Earth Day and welcome to Water Peace Project's monthly water ceremony. And today we're conducting a special water crystal photography experiment at Office Masaruimoto in Tokyo, Japan. And in honor of Earth Day and our late great teacher, Dr. Masaru Emoto, thank you for joining in resonance today. And we are exploring the power of consciousness through water for the purpose of peace. And today we dedicate the ceremony to our water planet, Mother Earth. And as always, we dedicate these water ceremonies to the late, great Dr. Emoto and his wisdom and water crystal photography technique that will guide us in our experiments today. So this is actually our 14th live water crystal experiment, and it's the second one of our 4 that we will be doing for 2024 series. And we had our first this year on World Water Day last month. And then after this, our third will be in July for Dr. Emoto's birthday. And then in September will be our 4th one for International Peace Day. So please join us for anyone that you can. We're really grateful for your participation. Hi everyone, I'm Lindsay Fox, water researcher, international Hado instructor, and founder at Water Peace Project. So please welcome today, we have Dr. Emoto's son, Hiro Emoto from IHM and Office Masaruimoto. And Hiro carries on his father's legacy, and we are so glad that you're here conducting these experiments with us today. Hi Hiro, welcome.
Hi, Lindsay and Kumanga. Thank you for conducting this water crystal experiment again for the Earth Day and for hosting the water ceremony every month. It's crucial that we pause to honor our water planet. My father always envisioned a world where everyone would join in resonance in sending prayers to water to create peace and harmony.
Yes, Hiro, thank you. And it's our hope by conducting these Emoto-style ceremonies and water crystal experiments that someone is inspired in a way that ripples out and brings peace and harmony all across the earth. So we want to also welcome back my Hado sister, Dr. Kumunga Andra Hanetti. She's the founder of CALM, which stands for the Center of Advanced Learning of Mindfulness. Hi Kumi, welcome.
Hi Lindsay, hi Hiro. Once again, the honor is mine to be with you both, and happy birthday everyone. Thank you.
Thank you both so much. And before we begin, I just wanted to mention that the results from last month's Prayer to Water Crystal experiment on World Water Day were really beautiful. There were so many crystals, and I mentioned that we're conducting this series of water crystal experiments for 2024, but a quick overview for today, we will imprint the water today, not only with our intentions of prayers of love and gratitude, but also we're going to place the water sample on an image of Earth, and with the words love plus gratitude equals peace and harmony. And today we have actually 2 water samples, one water sample sitting on Hiro's desk at Office Masaruimoto in Tokyo. And for today's experiment, we have 2 water samples. One Hiro has sitting on his desk in Tokyo, Japan, and the other one is in our AquaSci lab in Toronto, Canada, where it's constantly being measured by a special water sensor for any subtle changes taking place. So you can view that sample if you join the link pinned in the chat, and that's when you'll see both water samples there. So we'll focus our attention and direct our sincere feelings of love and gratitude for the next 30 minutes. And as you know, Water Peace Project was founded in the loving memory of Dr. Masaru Emoto, and he really truly was a pioneer with his water crystal photography. So it's really an honor to be able to do this today. And his research was phenomenological research, where he developed this method of water crystal photography in an effort to reveal the quality of vibration with a visual image through water. And So after he departed, we founded Water Peace Project in his loving memory. Our mission is to inspire and educate the importance of water for peace. And we do that by supporting water consciousness-based science and experiments for everyone to join in the public to bridge the gap between science and spirituality so we can all connect to it and experience that. And actually, Kamunga is certified in water crystal photography, and we met actually when she was doing that in Tokyo in 2010. And so we have been so fortunate to both serve as directors to the Peace Project, working alongside Hiro and Dr. Emoto, supporting his global peace tours. And actually, Dr. Emoto visited more than 30 countries spreading the messages of water. And so we're so grateful to be here together and have both your support and participation. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Lindsay. And yes, absolutely. It was really special when I first met Emoto Sensei back in 2010. I still remember that day when I first saw him for real, the feeling that I had inside of me, because I've waited for a long time to actually meet him in person, and I didn't even feel the days pass by. And especially on this Earth Day, I just want to just send that love and gratitude, the same feeling that I had the first day that I met Emoto Sensei, to wherever he is. I know that he's looking over us, over what you're doing, Lindsay, and he's guiding Hiro-chan and me. I feel him when I talk about water every single time with anybody. So I think water, for me, what I learned from him, how water creates peace within us, and how that ripple effects is the only way we can achieve peace on earth. Because inner peace is the start of the feeling of peace inside, and wanting that from people around us. Without that feeling inside, we don't even know what peace is. So from Dr. Emoto's work, and that first time, that feeling that I had, that peacefulness I felt within me, I think, is a message that comes through interacting with water. Because we are water. We are, as we always talk about this in our ceremonies, we are 80% water, and water actually becomes the path to cultivating peace within and peace in the environment around us. So, yeah, over to you, Lindsay.
That was so beautiful, Kamunga. You completely got my water flowing, because that moment for me also was so special. And actually, I didn't plan it. We kind of met, it was not something the law of attraction brought us together, and I cherish that memory also. So thank you for bringing that to my water body. I really felt resonant with you saying that, and always feel him also when we're doing this. So, and also Hiro, we're so grateful to have you join us today to hold these special water ceremonies in honor of your dad, and share his incredible wisdom that basically elevated human consciousness and our connection with water and with one another, and especially with the water crystal photography. It really opened our eyes, but also connected our hearts. So thank you so much and welcome.
Yeah, thank you. My father always say that we are water, so we take good care of water as if it is ourselves. But I feel that the water now is more polluted than the past, and the amount of water on the earth is, decreasing. So, on this Earth Day, we think we need to take better care of water as if it is ourselves. He always say that, protecting water is protecting ourselves. Of course, water is the principle of everything. So we really should take good care of water seriously. That's why it's so important to have water ceremony like this, because water is a mirror of our mind. with our pure heart, we send a prayer to the water, and water change the water crystal formation, beautifully. And so I think the more people have that mind, the more water shines and sparkle, and with the water crystals. And so I'm sure this activity and movement is really important for the future of the earth. And from now on, we really have to think of that what we can do for the earth, not what we can do for ourselves. I think that's the most important thing, because we always give a priority to ourselves, and technology developed, and that's great, but without earth and water, we cannot survive. So we really have to think about that. So thank you so much for this opportunity to say that on this Earth Day. So
Thank you so much. I completely agree with you, and I remember your father saying how important it was that we must live in harmony with nature. It's truly the most important thing we can do, and it feels like often we lose sight of that. So it's really amazing to be able to see firsthand how we are affecting our world, and that what we're creating with our thoughts and our words. Again, over and over, water shows us its mirror-like quality and its natural ability to record, store, transmit wave information. So basically confirming Dr. Emoto's water memory theory. And one of my favorite quotes of Dr. Emoto's that I love goes like this: existence is vibration, and when we separate something into its smallest parts, we always enter a strange world where all that exists is particles and waves. And the fact that everything is in the state of vibration also means that everything is creating a sound. And as that sound is created, there is a master listener to receive that sound, and that's water. And that by holding the intentions of peace towards water, and by thinking and speaking and acting with the intentions of peace towards water, that water can and will bring peace to our bodies and to the world. So this in mind, let's begin the water ceremony. And we will begin when I sound the crystal bowl, and Kumunga will open the ceremony with a guided meditation, and Hiro will share the grand invocation in Japanese, and together we'll chant the Ho'oponopono prayer. So please follow along with the prayers by repeating after. And during the ceremony, I invite you to maybe close your eyes wherever you are on this planet, and let's visualize that we're all here together on Earth. As each passing thought we have the ability to create a peaceful planet together where we all can live in harmony. So let's begin now.
So to begin Earth Day ceremony together, I'm going to guide us through a meditation. So let's close our eyes and settle into a comfortable sitting posture. So for the sitting posture, you can put your feet flat on the ground, creating a body that's in harmony, and also a body that's relaxed here, to connect with our hearts, our minds, our bodies, and also with each other. So first of all, let's just take a long deep breath to settle our mind to this moment. So taking a long deep breath all the way into the lower abdomen, expanding the lower abdomen, and watching the journey of this breath all the way out through the mouth or through the nose, however is comfortable. And once we have settled our mind with our breath, let's bring a visualization to mind to connect with our Mother Earth. On the 8th of April, we all experience the solar eclipse. And just bringing this visualization, we all know what that looks like, an eclipse. So bringing this to our heart and to our mind. How the moon comes between our earth and our sun, creating that perfect alignment of the sun, the moon, and the earth. And all of us together watching over this and receiving the blessings of the sun and the moon into our water bodies. And we can visualize in our heart center, a small earth is rotating very slowly, clockwise direction. A small earth sitting in our heart. And we visualize the power of the water on earth emanating in our heart center. The power is multiplying by thousands of times with the power of the solar eclipse. And is reaching to a point where the power is magnified by millions of times. The power of the healing power of our earth. Just feeling this in our heart and bringing the sense of protection, towards all the elements, the water, the fire, the soil, the earth, the air, the space. Just feeling that all elements are in balance, in harmony with each other. A new beginning on this Earth Day. Bringing towards our heart sense of joy, happiness, hope, openness. And we visualize our earth already healed, ourselves already healed. And all beings in harmony with each other, peace and harmony. All animals living in peace and harmony, with happiness, joy, and good health. All living things on earth, including our forests, our waterfalls, rivers, and the ocean. All healed, well, and in harmony. So bringing this peacefulness to our heart with a lot of gratitude and love, we move our fingers and toes to complete the meditation. We gently open our eyes.
Now I would like to chant the ground invocation. The ground invocation was created by Dr. Emoto's teacher, Dr. Shioya, who was the master of Kototama. Kototama is a spiritual word. So this chant is all about harmony and creating the peace. They wish for 10% of the people to chant the ground invocation to get the peace on earth. My father chanted this all over the world whenever he was in this water ceremony. And I invite you to please join in with us today. The ground invocation goes like this in Japanese. 宇宙の無限の力が凝り凝って、誠の大和の御代がなりなった。The meaning in English is, the eternal power of the universe has gathered itself to create the world of true and grand harmony. Now I'm going to break it up in 4 phrases and repeat it 3 times. So please follow along in Japanese by repeating after me. 宇宙の無限の
宇宙の無限の
力が凝り凝って
力が凝り凝って
誠の大和の
誠の大和の
御代がなりなった
御代がなりなった
宇宙の無限の
宇宙の無限の
力が凝り凝って
力が凝り凝って
誠の大和の
誠の大和の
御代がなりなった
御代がなりなった
宇宙の無限の
宇宙の無限の
力が凝り凝って
力が凝り凝って
誠の大和の
誠の大和の
御代がなりなった
御代がなりなった。
That was beautiful. Thank you both. And now let's chant the Ho'oponopono prayer. This is also another prayer that Dr. Emoto chanted at all of his water ceremonies. And it's a Hawaiian prayer for reconciliation. So you can follow along by repeating after. It's 4 phrases, and we'll start now. Water, I am sorry.
Water,
Water, I am sorry.
Water, please forgive me.
water,
Water, please forgive me.
Water, I thank you.
water,
Water, I thank you.
Water, I love you.
Water,
Water, I love you.
Water, I am sorry.
Water, I am sorry.
Water, please forgive me.
Water, please forgive me.
Water, I thank you.
Water, I thank you.
Water, I love you.
Water, I love you.
Water, I am sorry.
Water, I am sorry.
Water, please forgive me.
Water, please forgive me.
Water, I thank you.
Water, I thank you.
Water, I love you.
Water, I love you.
So thank you, everybody. This concludes the ceremony for Earth Day for this month. So we invite you all to take these blessings with you wherever you go. And as you are water, you can say the little prayer that perhaps Lindsay recited or what Hiro-chan recited, wherever you are in a situation that is in need or maybe somebody else in need. There's a lot of power in those two prayers. So we invite you to take the blessings with you for anyone in need, including your Mother Earth, and to send your love and gratitude from your heart to their hearts for the world peace and harmony.
Thank you, Kumanga. Thank you so much, Hiro. And thank you, everyone who participates at Water Peace Project. And peace really begins within and ripples out from there. And if we each pay our respect to our water planet, our water people, and to our water bodies, then we can all begin to live in peace and harmony and with in balance with Mother Nature. And it's such an important message of Dr. Emoto's, which was to live in balance with peace and harmony and with one another and with Mother Nature. So Dr. Emoto inspired many of us and again united our hearts and minds around the importance of water. So I cherish his teachings and the lessons that I learned at Hado School. And I mentioned Hiro carries on his father's legacy, but he also continues to hold Hado School, which they're actually having their next Hado School next month in Tokyo. That's, I believe, May 10th, 11th, and 12th. And I highly recommend attending. I mentioned this before, but I cherish the lessons and especially the people and experiences that I met over the 5 Hado schools that I attended. So if you're interested in learning or going into the cold lab and witnessing water crystal photography firsthand, please definitely attend Hado School. So we'll put the link in the chat. Thank you, Hiro. If you want to share a little more about that or tell us more what's going on for Hado School.
Yeah, thank you, Lindsay, for mentioning about Hado School and that we're going to organize in May. My father was only until 18th Hado School, and then from 19th Hado School, we've been doing that without him. Of course, he supports us from above, but so I'm very grateful for everyone who involved in this, event, and we have wonderful teachers. So many, things we can provide in the Hado School. It's amazing. There are a lot of people coming from different countries, so I think this is how much the message from water spread out throughout the world. I'm so excited to organize the Hado School again, and very looking forward to meet with new people. And in May, almost full, but there's still some space available. So if you like to come to Japan to take Hado school, and our Hado measuring device, and of course teaching Hado way of thinking, philosophy of Dr. Emoto, and and we have a beautiful prayer ceremony, wonderful dancers and dancing for water and praying for water, and we have a longtime friend of Dr. Emoto, namely Reverend Matsumura. So he's going to teach you, Zazen meditation, and we do the meditation together. And so there's so many things, but I think the most wonderful thing is that people from different country, different background, different races, got together for same purpose. So immediately we become friends, and we can create resonance, field here, a positive resonance field here. So I really think, Hado School is really, the place that we practice the world peace. And on the third day, we became like all the friends, long-time friends, and we missed each other always. But anyway, we like to, enlarge this positive resonance field, and build a network with wonderful Hado instructors to create a beautiful world, and together. And so we do Hado School in next month, and also we're gonna have a 36 Hado School in November, and anybody's welcome. If you resonate with our purpose and project, and anybody's welcome. So we're looking forward to meet with more beautiful people. So thank you.
Yes, I want to second what you said about making long-term friendships. Lindsay and I both met in 2010, and look at us. 14 years of friendship, thanks to your father, to you, to your family, and to your organization. So it really was much, I think this community is the most important thing that I felt. When the community is strong and these relationships grow deeper, we have more effect within us and to protect our waters. So thank you for giving us that opportunity to meet and to cultivate this deep friendship.
What an honor it's been, honestly, the two of you, and the friendship and the connection we've had. I'm so grateful. And just like when I first met your father, since Kumonga brought that up before, I've told this story before, but he literally pulled two tuning forks out of his bag when we met. And he did a demonstration on resonance, how he did, where he would strike the fork and stop the tuning, but then tap the other one, and the sympathetic vibratory physics, the resonance between the two, would start the other tuning fork to vibrate. And he put them down and said, "You and I resonate." And I just cherish that lesson so much. So it's really a wonderful organization, and really incredible, deep lessons, great teachers. So I highly recommend that. We'll put the links in the chat for you for Hado School, for the World Water Festival. And please stay tuned for April 12th through the 19th. We have our 8-day water meditation and consciousness experiment with plant music from Melodies of Our Plants and Jody Sellers. And last but not least, today we did step 1, which was imprint the water with Hado, or our vibration. And we also are taking that a step further, where we're placing the water sample on the picture of our earth with the words "love plus gratitude equals peace and harmony." And step 2, The water will be divided into 50 samples after the ceremony. And step 3, 50 samples are placed in the freezer. Step 4, once the samples are frozen, they're actually removed inside of a cold room, and that temperature is like -0 or Celsius, 32 degrees Celsius. So it's, Fahrenheit, it's cold in there. And then step 5 is we observe and photograph the water sample under a microscope to see the results. So it's a very quick process because the ice immediately begins to melt under the light of the microscope. So when the crystal appears and starts to grow and then melts again quickly, that whole process, Hiro's explained this to us before, but that whole process of the crystal forming and then it melting completely is like less than 2 minutes. So it's completely fleeting. So it's truly a phenomenon, and over again, we said before, it's just shows us how water is like a mirror of our consciousness. So, and we truly do have the power to create peace with our thoughts and our words and everything we do each day. So we highly recommend, join us on Earth Day, where we're gonna share the results for today's experiment. And then we have our final full moon guided by Jeanette Seeley. And then please join us again for next month for our May 11th water ceremony. We'll be celebrating Mother's Day. So again, all water ceremonies and our experiments are free to join, and it's sponsored by Water Peace Project. You could take the Water for Peace pledge, where anyone can vow to protect, respect, and love water every day and our water planet every day. So we wish you all a happy and healthy and blessed, peaceful Earth Day. Thank you so much, and we love you so much. Thank you. Happy Earth Day, everyone.
Thank you. Happy Earth Day. Thank you, Lindsay.
Thank you. Happy Earth Day.